to welcome to Chick Chatter.
What's up?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
How you bees? How you bees?
I bees how I bees.
Well, that's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, you bees how you bees. That means it
I
is
bees
what
how I bees and how I been.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. How y'all day been so far?
It was a long day for me.
Me too,
We can tell.
Nelly.
We can
I'm
tell.
on the struggle. I'm on the struggle today.
You're
You struggling, Nick?
on the struggle bus.
That's why I said in person works a whole lot better for me, because you know the callings of home sometimes it's difficult to separate.
It is.
It is.
Very. Especially if you're
So I'm
coming from the office. It's no
Right,
time to like pause.
You don't get a chance to decompress. I came in here trying to hurry up and cook because I'm hungry.
That was me.
You know, I gotta eat because I'm gonna be crazy.
Yep, that was me. Be up here hangry.
Right, exactly. With an
everybody out.
attitude. Like they still talking. I don't want to talk no more.
Well, maybe we should record during lunchtime. Everybody go to your car and record during lunchtime. Everybody
sit in the car with the phone.
Yes, with the phone, chit chatter.
Yeah. Look, that don't sound too bad of an idea.
Don't sound too bad.
Like,
get it out the way.
Early, you go to lunch too late. Or I gotta make run an errand. I gotta do this. You know how this group is.
I don't be trying to leave the building during lunch.
See already. She don't want to leave.
You said you don't try to leave the building?
I try to. I pack my lunch, so I don't have to go nowhere.
Well, I can't.
Well, let me tell you how. Speaking of lunch, let me tell you how greedy I am. So we begin September 1st. We're gonna have to start going into the office 2 days a week, right? Okay. So people prior to the we had people working remotely prior to the pandemic. We have special teams that were remote. Everybody's coming back. So now we are having to share desks. So I had to go in today to clean out my desk. When I tell y'all, don't judge me. There's no judgment here, okay?
No judgment.
And this stuff I knew that I had, but to see it all together, I was like, this is ridiculous. So I had an air fryer in my desk.
I'm sorry.
That's you got.
I had
an air fryer.
I had a mini digital air fryer. I had Lowry seasoning salt. I had the Morton's all-purpose seasoning. I had a glass bowl, a glass plate, silverware. I said, if this ain't greedy right here, I don't know.
You talking about everything in the kitchen sink? That's the definition.
It sounds like she cooked for her family doing lunch so she can bring it home. Dinner is ready. I cooked that already. It's only 4 hours old.
I would go in the break room, like I kept it at my desk, but I would take it into the break room to fix my food. Oh, I was eating lovely during lunch. I had chicken wings.
Fryer, Kalita.
Huh?
That has to be against some policies and procedures.
It's not, because I only plugged it up when I used it, and I unplugged it and put it in my desk.
Really?
I put it in my drawer in my desk.
Oh wow.
When I cleaned out that desk today, I was like, oh, this is ridiculous.
You probably should find out who you're sharing your desk with. They might like that. You could keep it.
Yeah, but I don't want them to use it.
Oh, okay. That part.
Yeah, because if they break it, then
no. Okay, I get that.
She's not even trying to share with nobody else.
Never. Only child syndrome. It ain't
that is terrible.
Ain't it? Because people don't be accountable for stuff. You break my ass. I didn't do it. They don't want to pay you back. I ain't got time. Nope.
Girl.
They know what days they come in. They know they gotta eat lunch.
Nelly
I just wanted to let y'all know how greedy I am.
Nelly is killing me. Nelly, seriously, you look darker than me. And that's saying a lot. You need some light.
Nelly in the witness protection program.
I don't know what she is. She look like she finna do a disposition or something. Anonymously.
Nelly done told on somebody and she don't want to be found.
Shut up.
She is in the dungeon of the police station, okay?
Jeez.
Listen, I have a different setup. So I was trying to get it set up. That's what was taking me so long. But Donna in here trying to help me. And
You know I was
standing
finna
in my
say.
light.
You know I was finna say that. Where is Bill the Bob at? Because he finna have a spotlight on you in a minute.
Correct.
He gonna figure it out.
I know.
Bob the
But
Builder.
that's still.
You're gonna
I
have an
still look
LED
yellow, look.
halogen light.
That ain't it. Because that's gonna be behind me.
Okay.
Y'all
And
ready
it
for
look
some
crazy.
topics?
We ready for some topics, girl.
Y'all ready for some topics?
It's showing
Let
up
me
in the
melon.
see
All this
how
melon.
racy. Wait a minute. Tawanda, do you want to talk about the video you showed? Remember the video? You want to start there with the little girl? With her mom?
Oh Lord.
I might gotta get my reading glasses for that. I so wish we could pull it up.
I know. I wish that's something
to see Lil Mama. I'm gonna call her. Her Lil Big Mama.
Somebody they showed it again today. It was like on the Shade Room or something.
Now, when I say that video, I had so many emotions about that one video.
Me too, Tawana. Shock.
Yeah.
Sad.
I'm trying to find.
Been through.
Lita, why would you go with me first? Because now I gotta search.
I'm sorry. Well, wait. I have it. If you want me to hold on. I have it. I can go to it and I can. Because I think the main thing is the audio.
Baby.
The main. Well, we don't have to start there. If you want to come back.
Can y'all hear Dion? Because her lips is moving, but she won't talk. I mean, but can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, girl.
We can hear you.
But Dion must have been.
Can y'all hear this? Listen. Can y'all hear it?
I can't hear it. Here, I think I found it.
Okay, let me pause then.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, so obviously a lady, her sister, according to the baby at this point, because she done snitched on the sister, on her aunt.
She did.
And they were in a store. Security accused her mother of stealing some glass. That was number one. Number two, you can hear the police on the radio giving a full description of the lady who stole the glass. They said the lady had braids and she had on a white t-shirt. The little girl mama didn't have braids. She had her hair slicked back like Nelly's. And she had on a tan cream dress. So you hear this little girl, she gotta be about 7. Her verbiage, she about 37. But she's screaming, she's in distress. One, I get it. Any kid that see a whole bunch of cops around their mother or their father, whoever, is gonna get nervous. I give her a point for that. I give her a point for how aggressive she was about letting people know it wasn't my mother. You know what I'm saying? And then she said it was my aunt at this point, because I don't want y'all to think it's my mother. So I was fine with all of that. I think what took me out was her verbiage, the way she articulated it, how mad and angry she really was. So just from that line of work, one, I know you're around grown people conversations all the time. That's your norm. That's your norm. Because you know how to structure those cuss words where they hit. Because I was like, that was something I would say as a grown-up.
Yeah, she was big people cussing.
Yeah, and then she was what took me out when she was like, it's gonna be a M and F problem. And she finna kill somebody. That's what she said.
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, and walking out, she looked like a old person trapped in a little girl's body. So I was like, I was so confused. I was confused. I was happy that she said that it wasn't her mama. You know what I'm saying? But it was, I don't know. What y'all think?
She around here.
I had so many emotions.
She said something about on my dead father.
That part.
She did say, she said, "On my dead father," something. I forgot what was before. I forgot what was after. So when I saw her, I was like, this little girl has seen some trauma.
Yeah. Right. I think when she said something about MF and she was like, "Oh my dad, she doing like this. Oh my dad."
Okay, yeah.
That's some grown people stuff. You done seen somebody do that. But go ahead, Khalid. I'm sorry. But yeah.
No, you're fine. So I was trying to figure out, is it the trauma that she's seen in her own personal life? Is it that she knows the culture that we're in with police officers who are killing? Some police officers who we've seen kill innocent Black people. Like, was it coming from that? Is she aware of what's going on? It was a lot of layers to that video, but then I also don't know if she was like in a fight or flight mode. Like, I'm giving it my all because number one, you're going to take my mama to jail, which I don't want to happen. And she didn't do it. So I'm really, really angry because you can take her to jail for something I done told you my aunt did.
She done seen somebody get arrested before, for sure.
And they took her to jail, right?
Yeah. But for sure,
I mean,
it makes you answer questions like, did the police kill your father?
Right. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Have you seen your mother go to jail before? Have you seen her get locked up before?
Right.
She got more issues than what that video.
I think what was more shocking, not more, but as shocking to me is her mama. Like, her mama won't saying,
shut up,
be quiet, chill out, calm down, nothing. Like, so this how y'all operate. Like, none of
this the norm.
That's her norm.
And she wasn't. The mom, if I remember right, she didn't have any emotion. It was
the like, mama won't even that emotion.
Yeah, like it's another day. I'm about to get locked up. So
I think the mother's thing was police already get for real. If the girl wasn't there and I was the mother, because of the culture we live in, yeah, I would have been pissed off. It ain't me. But I didn't already heard what the man said, and it's recorded. Number one, he didn't told y'all what the description of it is. So take me to jail. Because then you go ahead and lock me up and then I'm finna sue you. You get what I'm saying? They already said what the person looked like. She looks nothing.
Not me.
Right. Yeah, like I don't got on no white t-shirt and I surely ain't got no braids made. What she say her? Right. It was, girl, that crushed my soul. Because my baby would have been standing there. Our kids would have been standing there crying. That's what they would have been doing.
And not cussing and going crazy.
Crying.
But Sister Soldier was like, not my mama. Not my mama, not today. Not my mama.
I ain't taking her nowhere. I done told you she ain't do it.
Not without a fight.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What you say, Dion?
We got some good stories today.
I can't hear you, Dion. Dion is our engineer, Chit Chatter fan. She like to mess with buttons and stuff.
Yeah, because she been talking for a minute. That's why I kept saying, "Can y'all hear Dion?" Because she talking. But
she had. I ain't even know that.
Talking. Yeah, she was talking.
We can't hear you, T.
We can't hear you.
Let me close my door. I'll be right back.
And so Dion, you were muted, but now you're unmuted, but still can't hear you though. You got nothing.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Whatever you're doing,
what I was saying is
put a piece of tape on that button. Put a piece of tape on that button.
Don't do it again. Stop touching buttons.
I think I did touch it by accident. My
Dion,
bad.
you are now an engineer. Stop
you
touching
do this
stuff.
every single time. Stop touching stuff.
You went to school for accounting. Count.
Hey.
This lady. Good gosh almighty. Anyway.
What you was saying about the baby, Dion?
About to say, Dion?
No, I said like it reminded me of on Good Times. It was an episode where they had this description of a guy, but they had arrested JJ. And then when the actual person came through, after they got JJ out and the actual person walked past, and then Florida said, "Oh, I can see how you messed up with that."
Thought it was him.
That's what it reminded me of. Like, really?
Yeah, that
It's
took
like, where
me
was
out.
the aunt at all this? Cause see, I'll be pissed off at my sister.
The aunt gone, girl.
But no, I'm just saying, I
Yeah,
mean,
she-
I'm getting arrested
she done took
behind
them
you.
shade. She gone, girl.
Yeah, I'm getting
She
arrested
knew they called the
behind
people on
you.
her. She was out.
The mama knew
And
it
your
was her
sticky
sister.
fingers. Yeah,
And
your
she ain't
sticky
said nothing.
fingers.
I probably wouldn't have said nothing either, Dion. They already told me who the description was. It ain't me. I'm finna go home. That's where I'm finna go.
But
Right.
that baby
So
said,
I
I'm
wouldn't have
telling
said
it.
it was
I
my
am
sister. I
telling
was
it.
just like, that's not me. That description is not me. So
Yeah.
good
No,
day.
I'm not saying I'll tell on my sister, but I'll be definitely pissed because
Right.
the little girl had already said that it's not my mother, it was my aunt. And so at that point, I'd be like, where is she? Oh, she gonna
Right.
get it when I do get
Standing
Y'all
across
out
lost
the
in her
back
new
door.
shade.
her.
She went out the back door. She saw what was
Exactly,
happening.
with them shades on.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I do see her, we're gonna have a conversation.
According to her niece, when her niece see her, it's gonna be a
Oh, it is.
On
It
fire.
It is.
on her
Her
damn
niece
phone.
gonna set her up.
That part. We need
Wow.
a part 2 to
Her
that.
niece
What did
gonna
the niece say to
set
the
her
aunt when she
Exactly.
saw her? That's what I want. Videotape that.
So,
And so-
that, and then
Yeah, we need
the
a follow up on that.
For sure.
The other thing that's hot today, two other things, but I'll bring up one, was the guy that was going to court for the suspended license.
Girl.
On the video.
First
And
of all,
drive.
how do you dial in knowing you got suspended license? And the
Why
judge,
did you dial in? No,
yeah,
why?
Just why?
Why did
You
you
know
dial
you
in while
wrong.
you driving?
Yeah.
Know you wrong.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And the judge like, I'm
Let me say this.
confused.
I could even see you driving to court. I mean, if we're being honest, it's
Right.
not
Yeah.
wise. It's not wise to do. But the judge isn't outside of the court. Like,
That's true.
Correct.
you know,
That's
you
true.
just hope you don't get caught on your way to court. But for
Right.
you to appear on Zoom behind your steering wheel, and it's obvious that you are passing trees and houses, the judge was like, "You got to be lying."
Did he say he was about to
That's
park?
kidding.
Did he say he was about to park?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he
he
had a
said,
doctor's
I'm going to
appointment.
the doctor.
Doctor's
I'm about to
appointment.
park. I'm pulling in the parking space right now. I'm like, the judge was stuck. Like, you had to be kidding me. Hey,
Right.
this is what you need to do. Your bond revoked. You need to turn yourself in today at 6:00, or if not, yeah, we're picking you up.
That was dumb. Now that was dumb.
That was real dumb.
But I did have
Like,
an uncle that did that.
You said
What?
you had an uncle that did that?
Oh yeah, drove. But what, to your point, Kalita, nobody's in the parking lot monitoring. You know, he
Yeah.
appeared on his charge. You know, and he left. So,
I mean,
But he didn't get
I can
caught
see.
though.
but he didn't get caught.
Probably
But
a lot
hey,
of people have done
I'm
that.
sure there's a lot of
Right.
So
people.
a lot
like
of
that.
people do that, but to put
I'm
hit the
trying to
video,
figure out if
You
I'm
on
one of them.
Zoom though.
But you stupid. See, he should be arrested anyway because he's stupid. You
Did he
do
have a
something that
lawyer?
darn stupid.
was
He
his
couldn't have
lawyer
possibly
on
had a
that
lawyer.
Zoom?
Or if he did have a lawyer, he didn't
His
do
lawyer
anything
won't in
that
the
his
car
lawyer.
with him.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
sure.
don't know.
I'm saying, was he logged
Oh,
on to
no.
the Zoom though?
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I
don't
would
even
have
know if
logged
he had
off.
his lawyer.
Oh, if you
Oh.
were the lawyer, you would have logged off.
I would have logged.
Yeah.
I would be like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
my client is stuck on stupid today. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Let me
see.
Then you
see.
gotta come turn
Recuse
yourself in.
yourself. I'm gonna recuse myself.
Recuse
Exactly.
Because that's
On
just
this
I'm
stupid.
gonna fire myself.
today.
Correct.
And then he had this face. You see his face like
Like what I
he
do?
got the nerve to be shocked.
Because I was waiting for him to say something. He ain't never say nothing though. He was just like,
What can you say? It's nothing
He
you can
dumb.
say.
What you do? What makes you be that bold to
Stuck on stupid.
like?
Stuck
I don't
on
get it.
stupid.
hey,
Yeah,
drive
that-
on down to the courthouse and turn yourself in by 6:00 today. Okay?
You know, you
Oh, is
sent
that
the
what the
video.
judge said? Because I never heard what the judge said. Okay, so he got to turn himself in.
He said his bond was revoked. You need to turn yourself in by 6 p.m. today. And if not, I guess they was issuing a warrant or whatever.
That's
How my face was
dumb
when
as
I opened
criminals
that
still
video.
come on, because
Like, say what
Dumb.
now?
that's crazy.
Like, what?
Yeah,
Now, what was
that-
your other topic? You had another one.
Who, me?
What was trending today?
Oh, Lord. Y'all know what's trending today?
Donald Trump and those 34 charges, he got convicted. No, he was found guilty on all 34 charges.
All 34.
Yep.
Y'all go CNN all night.
And look, and he said that it was Biden's administration that did all of this. They were behind it, and the real trial is going to be in November.
Day one.
Right.
Yeah,
the real trial is going to be in November. Always. He is one person that when it comes to accountability, he has none. He don't own anything.
I keep trying to tell people, I'm gonna find that quote. His mother had a quote about him. Y'all don't remember that?
No.
Yes. I'm gonna find it.
Right.
But listen, go ahead, Kalita. What you about to say? Keep talking about that. I'm gonna find that quote and I'm gonna read it. You gonna fall out.
Find it.
From his own mom. I do remember him saying, well, not his, it wasn't his mom though. So he's been found on 30. He was found guilty on 34 charges. So I guess we're waiting to find out what his punishment will be, right?
And that's in July.
But he don't get sentenced until July 11th. Of course, you know they're gonna
appeal. He's gonna get probation. He's gonna get probation. He'll never spend a day in jail.
So he's been convicted. He has 34 felony counts. So he is still able to run for president?
That's the part that gets me. You can be president with felony, multiple felonies.
34 of them.
Okay, but yet you get charged with any other felony, you can't vote. You can't even get a job.
No, it ain't any other felony. A felony.
I mean, I'm just saying with any felony.
In some states you can't vote. You can't own a gun. You can't. It's a lot of stuff you can't do.
You can't do, but you can be the president. But you can be the president of the United States. That's a problem for me.
That's insane.
But
that is crazy.
Then once people go, they serve their time, they pay their restitution, they try to get their voting rights back, they still are unable to get jobs. But yet you can be a president and be a felon.
It makes.
I mean, because even as government employees, like it's, you know, they looking at you like, hold on, we gotta look at all this stuff. You can't just have no.
Yeah, wait a minute.
But it's to me that is dumb. Like, how can you run the country,
right?
But yet you don't have laws that can help people, because helping those people get jobs, helping those people make money will help the economy.
Yeah,
it will.
But
it definitely will. And they paid their debt to society. They're in the process of, they want to get their lives back.
Exactly.
And we give them so many boundaries, so many hurdles. You know, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. It's like, I just want to work and be able to provide for myself and my family.
That's it. I want to be able to pay for the roof over my head.
Who could possibly, and I kind of want to, I think Donald Trump has a good chance of winning. I pray not.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's not like he has a good chance of winning.
Because of his following. Yes, because of his following.
Yes.
And that's scary because
if you get convicted of a felony, he can't be president.
No, they said that he can. That's what they were saying today.
Because I think when they were writing the Constitution, they didn't think that we're going to have this deranged man who's actually going to go out and get.
They didn't have to deal with. They didn't think that this would be a reality.
Well, they rewrite the Constitution for a lot of stuff. Well, you know, they have amended.
No, they amended.
Like,
they amend
stuff.
But this group though, they're not even doing the stuff they're supposed to be doing. Do you see them rewriting anything?
Oh no.
Not the highest court we got right now.
Exactly.
Us people better be out there like we vote for Obama. That's what we do. Everybody. If you 18, you better be at them polls. Or I'm gonna be like the girl, and I'm having an MF problem. Like, no, this election is not the election to be like it don't matter.
It's It's the most serious one I think I've ever been a part of.
No, Obama was the most serious, and now this is the second.
But to me, Obama wasn't. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't that serious.
It wasn't as serious.
It was serious.
It was serious to us as a culture.
Because we wanted him in office.
Right.
But it was not
it was
like
history.
It wasn't a detriment to the country. Won't go to hell if one of the other parties won.
Yeah,
exactly.
But now if Trump, because see, I think that's the middle class is just going to continue to be doomed as we always are, because he really don't care. But he got these. Oh, speaking of that, don't care. You see how at a rally over the weekend, I believe, that they have these rappers that were there, and he told them that they all the same now. They just like him.
I try to scroll past a lot of Trump stuff.
But no, I'm just saying he feels like he's trying to make them feel like that he's one of them.
They're inclusive.
That he's one of them because they're against people. All the people are against him because we're felons. Not felons at the time. With all these charges going to court. So now he's really gonna blow up that idea of I'm a convicted felon and the woe is me. But no, the difference is you can still run for president. Correct. You can still have income regardless.
My thing is
have other issues.
If he does win, and that's his new thing, that I'm a convicted felon and I still get to run the country, everybody who are in charge of like all those gun rights or the people who serve their time and they come out, like Cleta said, you still giving them a hard time. You better clean the slate with them then. Because if he can be the president, now you can vote. You can get your gun rights back. You can have any job that you want. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. It better have some disclaimers though, like the people that hump on the churn. I don't care who you are.
No,
Republican, Democrat, you don't get nothing.
It's some stuff that's not.
When you got the
you gotta have some kind of disclaimer. We ain't talking about y'all.
Stuff we can't look past.
But all the other stuff. Girl, y'all done pissed me off.
It's a shame, and he's hinting at stuff. Dictatorship. He will probably make it so that he will be. It ain't no 4 years for him. He's gonna be in office forever.
Right. Yeah, the way he wants it, because he wants to amend the Constitution so that you don't have the limits.
Right.
But I don't know how true this is, that even so if he wins this next term, he can still run again, because I guess it's not back to back. But I thought
they could only do 8. I thought they could only do 8 either way.
He can run again.
He can?
Really?
No.
He can. Yeah, I thought it was like just 8
I didn't know how true that was. Yeah, I didn't know how true that was.
8 altogether.
Yeah, it don't have to be consecutive. That's why he's able to run now.
Okay, so it don't have to be consecutive. He's the only one that has. I mean, is he the only one that didn't? No, he's not. It was someone else.
It's another one.
It's another one. I can't think.
We need to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, we expired, but we better start picking somewhere we might want to relocate. But go ahead.
That is another topic, right?
Because ain't nobody going nowhere. Next topic.
We like the water, girl. We can all go get a house and we all live good together. We fine.
She said it like we're gonna be in a floating house somewhere. Like what?
Right. We all like the water.
What?
Like underwater. Like you're gonna have one like those underwater hotels.
We're gonna go to another country.
You said mermaid.
This one you wish you was rich though, because I would roll out.
You're trying to look like SpongeBob.
You know.
We would probably be better under the sea than up here.
Oh, we would. I don't disagree with you at all.
I can't swim.
Yeah, that's
you got time to learn. Look, you've been warned. I can't either, Dion. We got time to learn.
Oh God.
Okay, y'all. Let me ask y'all this. Okay, so the oldest living survivor of the Tulsa Race Massacre, her name is Viola Fletcher. Mm-hmm. She turned 110 years old during the week of May 19th.
Wow.
110. Would you want to live to be that old?
Absolutely.
Me too.
I would.
Absolutely.
I say the Lord got her here for a reason. This lady, she's still trying to get her justice too.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she is.
As she should.
110. That's Bible
That's a
numbers,
lot.
ain't it?
Okay.
Didn't they live that over the Bible?
Yes, she
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
That was she.
Oh,
And
yeah.
older.
No, she Eve. She
Oh yeah, they
Eve.
were older.
Yeah,
And
they
black.
were like
If I was in
400
my
years
right
old.
mind, if you're in your right man, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would too. I
And
would
if
too.
I can be like with Pat LaBelle at the her birthday party, dancing and having a
Yeah.
good time. Oh yeah.
I would too.
Now I might not
Yeah.
be able to drop down and get my ego on, but
Ooh.
hey,
You ain't doing that.
And some
anyway.
people are like,
I can't do that
no,
now,
that's
'cause my
too
knee.
long. But I'm like, whatever life I have left in me to live, let me live it.
Exactly.
I would have some disclaimers though. Like I just wouldn't want to be here 110. I can't do nothing. I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in my right man. I can't go outside and sit on the porch. Somebody
Exactly.
got to 24 hours a day.
Right.
I don't want that. But if my granddad was 95, still driving, still whatever, won't sit, just said I'm sleeping, I'm tired. And I'm thinking you tired going to sleep, and I'll talk to you later. But he, in his mind, I'm tired.
I'm
And
tired
he
of
been
it.
on the glory. You get what I'm saying? So if I
Right.
can
Yeah.
roll out like that, if I'm 110 and I'm still talking to y'all, what's up? Y'all remember 60 years ago? And we still know each other and all that. Absolutely.
But think of all the wisdom she has.
All the
110.
things she's seen over the years.
Yep. Now that's what I
Exactly.
was
How much
thinking.
has this country changed?
Yes.
Because that means
Because
she
look
was
at our years.
depression.
All of us are 50. Look at what we've seen in 50 years.
Right.
Add on another 60 years to that.
So she's seen the depression, she's seen segregation, and she may have.
I mean,
She
she
knew
ain't
people
too
that
far
was
out of
in slavery.
Like
That's what I was going to
Yeah.
say. She know people that were in slavery. Like
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
parents were slaves,
Exactly.
were in slavery
why
if
she
they were
saw that.
enslaved. You know, if they
That's why
were
she-
enslaved.
That's
Yeah,
like our
that's why
parents.
she
They
witnessed
literally they would live through segregation.
Yep.
They
Right.
did that.
But I'm saying she has all of
a lot of
those
Jim Crow.
things that she has seen. Like, wow.
Yeah, she is a history
That's a
book.
lot.
A major history book.
I can't wait till we get old girl and start
Mhm.
talking about COVID. We gonna be hated like, you remember that time, girl, we had to sit in the
Uh-huh.
house.
You couldn't go anywhere.
Everybody
Like,
had on masks. You don't remember that?
My
my
grandkids
God.
gonna be like, what is you talking
We're
about?
gonna know because we're gonna go back and look at pictures.
That
because
part.
remember the COVID cookout we had at Nell's house? It was
Yes.
when COVID opened up.
First
Everybody
of all,
was sitting.
we're not gonna keep calling it no COVID cookout.
It was the COVID cookout.
It was a COVID cookout.
Because we was like, we don't even care. I don't even care if I catch it at
We
this point.
did not care,
I need
did
to
we?
see somebody.
No, we
I
didn't.
need to
Yeah.
see
Hey,
somebody.
girl, how you doing? Give me a hug.
I really think a lot of that was I trust you. Like, okay, I know you ain't
Yeah.
getting out here in these streets.
Right.
That's
Trusted
true.
each other.
But now
So-
COVID was not even about a trust thing and not even trying to be funny. The people that was out still doing what they want to do, a lot of them ain't get COVID. It won't them.
True.
Yeah. That's
It
very
won't
true.
them. They might have been passing it on. I don't know what it was, but it was a lot of, I don't know. Especially them old people there. You know they ain't going nowhere. They go to church, to the grocery store. How you get the COVID?
Remember,
Yes.
like Kim. Remember, Kim wore mask everywhere.
Everywhere.
Never. And she
And
was
caught
one of
it.
the ones that got it. And we were
Yeah.
It
like,
only
how?
takes one
got
person.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone is 100%. No one is 100%
Right.
immune. And you can't be mad at people. I mean, it's sometimes people don't even know they have it. Or
Yeah.
you also have to take your own responsibility too. Like if you can't let your guard down. So yeah,
Right.
I'm at work and we're spaced out, but it only takes one person to pass me something and they have it, and then I get it.
But Lord, I'm glad we out of that. I appreciate
I'm
Me
out.
it.
too.
Can we say Lord
Me
on Chick
too.
Chatter?
Yes, we
got-
can.
I
We're
don't
going to
got no
always
pot food.
say Lord.
Yeah, we can.
Yes,
If we
will.
can't, I don't want no pot food.
And me either.
Okay. Like
All
we
right,
bowing
Khalid.
out gracefully.
That part. It
Good
was
day.
been real. But I'm out.
Right.
'Cause God is
Talk about
good.
the Lord.
Wait till we have Bible study up here. Talk about
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
We're gonna have church.
that. Amen.
Question. Now look at this. After we just talked about the Lord, we still love the Lord. We still love you, guys.
I love you, Lord.
Look,
love
you
God.
find $12,000 in the bathroom at a restaurant. What are you doing?
Taking it.
Cash, $12,000 cash. You don't know it's $12,000 at the time, but you see a lot of cash left in the bathroom.
First, my first thought is I'll take it, but then again, I think that first I will be skeptical. I know I will be skeptical because I'm like, it's got to be a camera. I am being punked. And this is a testament to me, like trying to figure out what I would do. That's what I'd be like,
So that's your first thought. So would you just leave it? Would you be like,
Oh no, I would be searching around in the car like this, peeping out the door, doing all that, trying to see.
If it's the first of the month, I'm taking it. No, I'm playing.
Like, what? I don't think in good conscience I could do it.
I can't.
Okay, Deaconess.
No, I think because the way I was raised, like
not in a restaurant. Not in a restaurant. Now, if I just found it randomly on the street.
On the street,
I don't know,
like,
but in a restaurant,
that's different.
On the street, I'm taking it. Yeah, on the street, I'm taking it.
Oh yeah, on the street, I probably would take it too. But
in a restaurant, it's giving. I'm stealing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up, stealing was like the worst thing you could do.
Yeah.
That was like the worst thing.
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I'm gonna tell y'all why I will never ever take anything I'm supposed to. So I was at TJ Maxx in Janice looking for a belt. Looking for a couple of belts. I saw one that I liked. I put it over my shoulder. Put it right over my shoulder. Found another one that I liked better. Went to the register, paid for it, left. I was putting on my seat belt and I was like, oh snap. I still got this belt on my shoulder. And I was like, I'm not taking it. I ain't taking it back in.
Because they're gonna think I'm
out. I left. Like a week later, my car got stolen. I said, never again.
Are you serious?
Never again.
You thought that was for your belt, girl.
I'm like, how you associate the two? You feel like that was like bad karma or something.
She said God was trying to tell her something.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I said God was testing me. I failed. And he done took my car from me. Yep. I said never again. Nope.
Yeah, I don't.
Listen, people have left their change. I think it was Walmart when they first got the self checkout.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you put your cash in there, spit the cash out, and somebody had left their cash in the thing.
I
left it right there. Showed
you put it in person and take it.
Right.
They probably did, but it won't be on me.
Karma is something. The karma comes back hard.
Karma is something. Karma is something, and I believe that there is.
We can do that quote at the end that my grandma used to tell us all the time.
Okay.
Don't let the fault be in you.
My father used to tell us. My father used to tell us, if you steal, he said, if you steal, I'm never coming to get you from jail. You were sitting there, you were right, because you don't have no reason to steal. Right. You get what I'm saying? He's like, if you kill somebody, I'm gonna come get you because I don't know if they try to kill you first, and we'll figure it out. But if you steal something, that's something consciously that you said you're gonna take something that does not belong to you. And you always be like, I can't stand a thief. I can't stand it. I can't. So that's something they be burning in you, girl. We used to wash his clothes, right? You know how you wash your parents' clothes and money would fall in the wash machine. It'd be like 25 cents, 35 cents. Go put it on his dresser like, yo, I found 35 cents in that wash machine. I was taking nothing. And you gotta go try to put me in jail.
Yeah, you do that as a kid, but let me tell you something. Adults,
I done been a lot of
money in your pocket if you want to around here. It's mine.
I done been a lot of things, but I ain't no thief, baby. I ain't.
We ain't talking about my mama wash machine. We talking about my wash machine. If you need some money in that machine, it belongs to me.
You a thief.
That's my machine. You need to clean your pockets out before you put your stuff in that machine. So
that ain't your money there. Don't do that.
At your own risk.
Do you
at your own risk?
$20 out of the washing machine. I'm just letting you know it's already spent, but I got it. I took it. You don't even let them know.
Y'all is wrong. I would never watch.
Hell, you still got people looking under pillows for $20 bills.
Hey, you shouldn't left your money in your pocket.
I hope my washing machine don't never break down. I ain't never washing my clothes at your house.
Come over here and wash your clothes.
Be like, girl, I have $50 in my pocket. Where is
No,
it?
I mean, I don't keep only the kids wash their clothes over here. And they ain't leaving no money in no pockets. Yeah.
They
So
don't
that's
have
really
it.
just Donnell. That's Donnell.
I can't.
Well,
But that's your husband. What's yours is his though. So you ain't
Yeah.
stealing.
So I'm like,
You ain't no thief.
don't
I'm
do it.
sorry. You got to
So
tell
you saying it's some help for her. It's some help for her.
Yeah, she ain't no thief. That's her husband. They as one. What's his is hers. What's hers is his.
That's it.
I thought you was just talking about anybody. You just taking everybody money in the washing
I
machine.
mean, this ain't no laundromat.
When there might have to be your friend's washing machine can break down. I wouldn't even know what to do at a laundromat. How does it work?
Girl.
How does the laundry room work?
Been there,
these
done
days?
that. Yeah.
50 years ago in college.
Lies you tell.
Now, when you been
This
to the
washing-
laundromat after college?
Girl, bye. Our washing machine broke on 6/10. We was about to have to go with this trash washing machine that we only had for 4 years that the people had come and fix. Don't buy no Samsung wash.
Child, I got a Maytag.
Somebody else was talking about I heard their electronics are not good. They make great cell phones, but their electronics are not good.
Stick
Look,
to
the
the
man
key.
came in here. We bought that machine when we got this house. He came in here.
You just got that house.
That's what I was just
we
thinking.
bought the machine when we bought the house. I'm telling you now.
So it's only
This
4
is
years
what I'm
old,
saying.
right?
So it's 4 years old. And it won't even 4 because we just made 4 years in April, and this happened before 8.
Okay.
So 3 and some change.
Okay.
The machine, it wouldn't ring. Like it sound like people was in there fighting, girl. Like the water, it'd be like boom, 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 boom. Like, what is wrong with this machine? So we called the people, the man come to fix it or whatever. And I was like, well, can you tell me like what would cause that to happen? Because I'm like, it's something that we're doing.
Yeah.
He was like, he said, it's Samsung. I said, what? He said, oh yeah, they keep us busier than any other machine.
Wow.
Really?
Note to self, won't buy another one.
Oh my God.
And thank God for the
And they
home
make
warranty.
the best phones.
Yes.
They make
But
the
don't buy
best
that-
phones,
don't
but
buy
I
a
guess they
machine.
need to speak to that.
Now you sound like them old people, girl. You know, back in the day, if it won't Sony, it ain't coming in here. If it ain't no Sony TV,
Right. If it ain't
don't work.
Yeah.
That's
Whirlpool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whirlpool, yes. Frigidaire.
Whirlpool.
Frigidaire.
Yeah.
Sony. If
Frigidaire.
it ain't them, they don't want it. It don't work.
Montgomery Ward. Y'all remember Montgomery
If
Ward?
it don't come from Sears,
Girl.
because look, if it don't come from Sears, that ain't no
It
good
ain't working.
appliance.
Exactly.
Don't
That's
give me none of
it.
that if it ain't from Sears.
That's
That's exactly what they would be like.
Those were
That's
some
it. I'm a
good
fast
days.
learner.
But
Yeah,
one thing
they
about
were.
it is Sears
You remember when your
was
parents
good
used
for
to send you to the
appliances.
store with their credit card and the people had to call them to verify
Yeah,
that you
Yes, I do remember that.
Yep.
Yes, I do remember that.
We have your daughter here at the register. What's her name? Tawana time.
Like,
Tawana
what's
time.
her
Does she use your credit card? I wish they had
Did
it
you
now.
give her permission to use your card?
They need
Child.
it now. Hello, Nick.
They do
Child,
need
it's
it
easy
now.
to steal for someone to steal your identity, but hard for you to prove that it's you.
Ain't
that
that
Yeah,
wor-
that's
That
Right.
is some of
Yeah,
the
that's
say
dumbest
that
crazy.
crap.
again. Say that
That's
again.
crazy. That's
Yes.
crazy.
It is so stupid. Like
I gotta
it didn't
prove,
take all
I
of this
gotta
for them to
prove
say
to
that they
you
were
that
me.
I'm me, but they ain't have to prove to you that
But
they
Keisha
not
got all
That they're
messed
not
up.
me.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
Like, come on now, make it
It's
make
crazy.
sense.
Just like
Yeah.
when if you get overcharged for something, they gonna swipe it right away, but you gonna wait 3 to 5 days to get it back.
What is that policy
It's
about?
good.
Girl,
you took-
I don't understand that. I just
What's
don't
that
get it.
policy about?
Which
Give
3 to 5 days? You
3
took
to
it out
5
3 to 5
days.
seconds. I need it back in that time frame.
Exactly.
Girl, they canceled that concert in Vegas and told Money and them they'll get their money back within 30 days. I said, they
What?
took, I saw when they took the money in 2.5 seconds. I saw that. I was sitting there while you did it. Now you gonna tell her that you're gonna get her money back within 30 days?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Why they
Wow.
canceled that because of the weather, right? Was it
Because
the
of the
was
weather,
crazy.
but just the way
What concert?
Bro, they sent it out like 11:30 p.m. at night, and the concert started the next day.
Whoa.
People could have been travel had already
You could have been
been
mid-air.
Monty said people was going off. She said this one lady was like, my husband, I guess he's stationed in Hawaii and she's stationed somewhere else, and they were meeting in Vegas. So she was already in Vegas. He was on a flight from Hawaii, already in the sky. For him to get there, she was like, what am I tell him when he land? Oh, by the way, concert is canceled.
So which concert was that?
Well,
it was a friends and family.
I mean, they ain't seen each other in a long time, right?
I mean, like I told them, I was like, you gonna have fun. That's the benefits. I'm in a place where you're gonna have fun anyway. But what if that concert would have been in Idaho? Not saying nothing against Idaho people on chit chat.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like
what's out there?
What's out here?
The Tawana really be catering to these fans, honey, that we ain't seen that one.
Catering to
people out there in the chick chatter world, like what?
Yeah, look, they're looking like where they at?
She's speaking it into existence.
That's right, Tawana. That's right.
Now don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't.
Into existence, honey.
We love
that's
our
right.
fans.
Speak it. Speak
it.
You have
Kalita, tell us what our fans asked us last week. What they say? What questions did the fans write in and ask?
Hey, speaking it.
Let me find it.
Dion over there pushing buttons.
That is Nail.
Is that you, Nail?
Yes, that's Nail.
Nail. I was trying to be like, Lord,
Lord, I'm in trouble for Nail.
That is hilarious.
I am getting in trouble for Nail.
Dion, one more time, please.
Okay.
Oh God. This is so crazy.
Donnell bought me a little soundboard and a microphone and all, a whole setup, Jeff.
I am done.
Well, tell Bob to build to get that lighting right next time. But you look good now. You looking kind of like your color.
He brought that light up here. That's why I'm bright like this.
I knew Bob the builder was gonna get it right.
He gonna get it done.
For real.
Okay, listen, y'all. I have a question. This is a letter that someone sent in to TGIF, but it's a good topic. So I'm gonna read it. It says, so don't judge me too harshly. I recently started dating a guy that I really like, but I can never go to his condo because he shares it with his ex-boyfriend. And him and I think it's awkward. What you mean, him and I? Okay, so never mind. He says, I've confirmed with the ex. They have broken up months ago, but they signed a 2-year lease. So they are stuck for 17 more months. Should it be considered that they might rekindle their romance?
So a 2-year lease, that's 24 months.
They
have
got
17 left. So
right
shortly after they moved in, they broke up.
Mm-hmm. No, they hopping for 7 years. So give them 7. 7 months. Give them 7 months.
So was this a girl or a guy?
I believe. I think it was 2 guys, but it don't matter. Like, I guess the question is, how would you feel, or would you be able to date someone who shared a home
with their ex?
That's kind of very uncomfortable for me. I would think that somebody sneaking in somebody's room.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate. We have all had relationships with somebody that you broke up with, and it's like over. I wouldn't care if you was on fire. I wouldn't spit on you, right? Then you got something, you break up, but of course you still got feelings. So if y'all in that space, like, I don't know, if he knock on the door, I might give him some. But if you in that space, you understand? But if you in a space where you wouldn't spit on him if he on fire, I wouldn't care who come in there. But that's just me. But I wouldn't want to be in that situation at all.
Yeah, so how would you feel as the other party, as the person who's dating?
Didn't I just say I wouldn't spit on him if it was burning?
No, how would you feel
as the person dating someone that's living with dating
one of the people living together? So You wouldn't spend on fire to put, so you can't stand them. We just here for financial reasons.
Right. But if I'm the person
But as the person dating one of those people,
I can't do it. I don't
whether they want to spend
Yeah.
on fire,
I don't think I could.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do
I
that.
couldn't try. I would always,
And if
my
I
mind
did,
would always go to a negative place. Like,
I think it would always go to a negative place. And if I did try to, because it was be like, okay, well, maybe it's possible, because I remember when the housing bubble burst back in 2008, and they were saying that a lot of people, they were getting divorces, but they were still living together, but they had separate lives and all of that. Okay. But I would never be comfortable in that relationship.
We talking about two different relationships though. Cause if that's my husband or my wife, I wouldn't care. Ain't nobody coming
talking
here.
about dating somebody.
Yeah, dating, yeah. But if that was my husband or that was my wife, absolutely not.
But then if you dating somebody and y'all got a house together, or even that means they decorated that house together. A lot of that stuff that's in there may be something of yours. And then they bring someone over and they're gonna drink all your cup that you bought. And that's like
roommate.
I think Kalita is talking about us, the person that's coming into that situation, right? Because we on the other side of the situation.
Right.
Like,
we got to go over there and get as
okay, so we're the person that's dating one of these.
We're the person that's dating one of the people that
I ain't going over there.
I can't do it. I don't even know if
I couldn't go over there.
I don't think I could date them. For me, it's not even if I'm able to visit you at your house. I don't even know if I could date you. Like, y'all.
Really?
I don't think so.
You couldn't even date them?
Like, come home 17 months. I don't think I could. Now let me say this.
I wouldn't trust. I would always have a
I don't think I could. And even if I got to know the other party, the other person, I still don't think that would make a difference.
Because he already asked the other person. Because the other person asked.
He did.
But the other person said that they had been broken up. But just because they broke up don't mean ain't nobody sliding in one of them in the middle.
I don't know if I could not date them. Now that might be pushing it. I ain't saying it's gonna be. You probably ain't gonna be thinking about it every time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Kalita. You be coming up with some crazy stuff.
But they be good. They're good. They're thought provoking.
My relationship with Donnell started like that.
Did it?
And look at her happily married.
Yeah, that's true. Yes. And y'all been married for how many years?
20-some years.
22 October.
Wow.
I can't even get 2 days. Go.
Look, I'm trying to get a week.
You what?
Nothing. That's another episode of Chit Chat.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Stay tuned next week. We'll talk about that week.
Yeah, that's. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let's stay in this same line.
Linnell with them hand clappings.
I do have a question.
Sorry,
I do have
What's that?
Since we I want us to talk about something like, okay, so tomorrow is the last day of Mental Health Month.
Oh God.
She just wanted a reason to drink. I swear. She did. This is what we said. You know what?
She's gonna get kicked off of Chit Chatter. Chit Chatter gonna be.
It's gonna be a trio. It'll be a trio.
Dion, what you tell Dion? Put some tape over that button.
Yeah, some kind of over that. Thank you, Kalita.
She's all.
This thing got so many buttons up here. It's so funny.
So we're gonna
play with those buttons on your own time.
This is my time. I ain't gonna have no other reason to play with it.
We always got reasons to play with stuff.
Chit Chatter.
Oh my God.
Dion, what were you gonna say?
I don't even know now. You know what I mean? It's like, hold on.
No, what were you gonna say?
So, for mental health. So I was looking at like different types of mental health or whatever, and I know that we're gonna have a quote about it anyway. You know, we have to do that quote and we're gonna talk about it. But one thing I did want to ask, did you all, I didn't know, or maybe I just didn't pay attention to the fact that there are so many different mental illnesses that were, because I was looking through the thing like saying, all the like mental disorders, for the month. There's a lot of stuff out there. It's almost like you can't breathe.
What you mean you can't breathe, girl?
Because that might be considered a disorder. Because I'm just saying it's almost. I'm just being, extra
It's so many. Like you didn't
There's
know
so
that
much. Exactly.
I'm sure some I know there are some that are kind of talked about a lot, like your bipolar, your schizophrenia.
Right.
You hear about that a lot.
Those are the common ones. Those
exactly.
Are right.
Of course, we
I'm sure it's some we haven't even heard of.
Correct.
They have, like they said, like I never thought of suicide as a mental disorder.
Yes. OCD is considered
exactly like OCD.
I thought suicide was the end result of a mental disorder. Is suicide
ideation? So they have a thing called suicide ideation. That's the thought of committing suicide. So that would be considered.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So technically, it's like in mental health, and we gonna say we are not medical.
Yeah, we're not medical.
No, we are not.
We are not MDs or whatever.
This is truly just a conversation of us talking as girls.
Right.
Hey, this is stuff, and you all, you all out there, and
even though it is my line of business, but I'm not a clinical counselor, if that makes sense. So in short, what Kalita said she didn't know was so many things. It would be like when you go to the doctor and you get diagnosed for, say, like an ear infection, right? Have you ever noticed that sometimes you get the same medicine that cures something else?
Yep.
Right. So we wouldn't know that. I'm only getting this medicine for my earache. That's all I'm worrying about.
Correct.
Then you'll go for something else and give you the same thing. But we wouldn't know that because we didn't go to school to be a doctor.
We're not pharmacists and all that stuff.
So with mental health, they have a book. The book probably is literally this big. It's called a DM. Yeah, it's called a DSM-5. Right? And they update it, of course, often because they're on number 5 now. But it's like a mental booklet of all mental health disorders as of 2024. You know what I'm saying? But that one probably came out. Yeah. And it's big. And that's how they get the diagnosis codes and all that stuff, like for clinical stuff. But yeah, it's just not anxiety, depression, stuff like that.
Right. And things that you always hear about.
Because that's what you hear a lot. But yeah, it's so much stuff. You would be surprised. We probably all can pick out something in DMS-5 and put our name.
Pick something in that book.
Yeah.
But that's why I say you can barely breathe. You know what I mean? Like it's so much stuff that's out there.
Panic attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Panic. Yes. Like I'm. Yeah. I
guess
guess so.
I have a question. I don't know. I don't know how to ask this.
If I can't answer it, I'll direct it to somebody who can.
Are they all? No, I don't know how to ask it, but are they all? Are most diagnoses or most mental health conditions or diagnoses have they always existed and we just didn't have a name, or are they finding that there are new mental disorders?
That's a clinical question.
Combination. I think, and
you wouldn't think nothing because that's not your job.
Okay.
That would be a clinical. We would need to have somebody up here who studied mental health, went to school for mental health. That's what they did research. My answer, take me outside of what I do. And what's the question again?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I say with a lot of stuff. Now, this is true. A lot of stuff is hereditary. One. Some stuff, something triggers something that was probably already there.
Right.
A circumstance can happen and you don't know. Take for instance, and we don't gotta talk about it no more, but COVID. A lot of people realized they had anxiety during COVID. A lot of people never experienced it a day in their life. Never
Chris is one of them.
A day in their life, and boom, COVID came, and it was like, what is this?
Yeah.
But also when it snows a lot.
You talk to a clinical person and they'll tell you you're suffering from depression. And then the first thing you're gonna say is, I never felt that way before. And they say, probably because you ain't had nothing to trigger. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, we definitely could get somebody
we'll get somebody on here that we can talk about that.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Because it's something that is real, and people are suffering more and more from mental health issues.
I hate the stigma behind it. I hate it.
Yes, and see, and the sad part about it is a stigma, because it's like us growing up, oh, that's the crazy person house, or this, and it's not necessary. And we need to get away from that, because it's nothing wrong with therapy. But I understand us as a culture having been guinea pigs for pretty much everything out here, that they don't want to be a part of the mental health trial of anything. So I get that, so they don't want to go get help. They don't want to, seek help for something that they know that they probably can't even control.
We are all a part of mental health.
Yeah.
We have a mental, we have a brain.
We have a brain.
Anytime something can happen to your brain, so you want to keep it healthy. If you feel like something just ain't right, it doesn't mean that you are on the opposite side of a mental health issue. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yes, some people are, it just is what, like schizophrenia, if you ever read up on it, it is a lot with that. A lot. Would I make somebody feel bad for having it? Absolutely not. It's just different steps and things they have to do to not have as many episodes, or to kind of contain it. You as a friend of theirs that know they have it, certain things, you would have to do when they have like those episodes. But I think it's just the thing for me that people don't show a lot of compassion. So like, I would hope that you have people in your life. If I called you, so I'm a jokester. Everybody know I'm a jokester, or they think I'm like mean or whatever. If I called one of y'all and been like, no, for real, I'm gonna take myself out, I would hope that somebody be like, let's handle that. You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk about that later. I had one of those issues. Nella know. Me and Nella had that conversation one time before. And it is what it is. It was more so for reaching out because I'm tired of being like, we'll talk about that. But you have to have somebody that knows she ain't playing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, this is some serious stuff, and don't brush stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Right. But
and I think people always think you have to go talk to somebody, they're gonna give you medicine. Sometimes it ain't even about that. Sometimes you just gotta go just to get it out. You need somebody to listen where you're not feeling judged, and they can tell you, okay, how you can deal with your anxiety or your depression, or you don't necessarily have to be medicated. And I think that's a lot of people fear that also.
Yeah. Right. And I think, yes. And because don't nobody want to be feeling like a zombie, or don't nobody want to feel
so that's
like.
What I'm saying. Just those words right there. They like, nah, I ain't going because they're going to try to give me medicine. I feel like it's not even about that sometimes. Like they can
the medicine is like any other medicine. It's like any other.
But they can tell you how to do things, coping mechanisms, where it's not necessarily being medicated.
Coping, and with any kind of medication, your doctor would tell you, yes, Tawana might have to take 4 pills a day. You know what I'm saying? Nell can have the same thing, but Nell only need 2. Correct. Or I'm taking 4, and I'm telling my doctor, this is the way I'm making it feel. It's making me feel. Okay, you don't need 4, you might need to take 3. Or you might not need 4, you might need 6. So you got to be able to step out there and either say, I just need to talk to somebody. Yes. Like Nell said, just talking don't mean I need medicine. But people are even afraid to say, well, more so since COVID, they're more open. But before that, you would never, they don't tell people they go to no therapist. Not us people.
And I
think judgment is the biggest barrier. I think
exactly it is judgment.
Yeah.
It's the biggest. If we lived in a society where we had open arms for whatever you were going through, I think
Yeah.
everyone would be a lot better off. It's the
And I
the
think it's
judgment.
up to us to change that culture,
It
though. Like,
We
is.
do.
It
We
really
do.
is.
But, you
I mean, I
know,
guess it's changing now because we're talking about it more, where before we
Yeah.
weren't vocal about it.
Right.
You
Right.
think that's what it is now?
but like I
I
said, I
mean-
like I have a confession with that.
I think
So
I think it's this generation of kids. These generation of kids don't care you what they don't care what they tell you.
right, they're just more
You-
open.
they just so open with stuff. You ain't never looked at your kids now and be looking at them like, probably shouldn't have told me that, but I'm glad you did. Got it. All right. They have no filters, yo. They don't have filters.
Yeah, a
They
lot of
do
the
not.
younger generation, but like I know that I have a confession that I may make it hard for someone to probably not feel judged because I'll be like, your crazy ass need to get some help. And so doing that could trigger somebody. You know what I mean? And
It
so
could.
and
That's not nice.
it's not
Right.
nice. And it was only until this morning that someone said, hey, you really need to stop and think about that because you could be triggering someone. And that
Right.
was my aha moment being told that. So now I'm going to make a very
Conscious effort.
a very conscious effort to not do that because I don't want to shame, you know.
That's
someone.
good. Yeah. And
I
I'm
don't
glad
want to.
someone pointed that out to you. That someone cared enough about mental health to point that out to you. Like, hey, I don't think it's good that you say that.
And a
Right.
funny
Don't
and
say
a
that.
funny conversation amongst friends. If we just joke, girl, you is crazy.
Right. No, but when
Right.
I be saying it,
But
I
if
don't.
somebody is really having a mental health issue, the worst thing you probably could say to them is you is crazy.
And me and I did it too. I did it maliciously.
Oh,
I've
you
done
knew
it.
what you was doing.
Oh, I
Oh,
knew. I mean,
God.
I knew that I know that it was like they had irritated me to the point where I'm like, it bad. And you know what I mean? It wasn't right. And so when it was pointed out to me that could be a trigger,
Yeah.
and then pushing the person further away
Away.
to get the help that they need. And then that was my aha moment was, you know what? Thank you. And I'm gonna make it a very conscious effort to not ever do that again.
The
Because
the downside of stuff with mental health is though, I didn't mean to cut you off, is don't use it as a crutch though. You know what I'm saying?
true.
I did this because no.
I'm true. So while
Yeah.
we're talking about that, something you said, Tawana, and it's two quotes that I want to go with what you were saying before. Your
Oh, we
struggles,
skipped some. Go ahead.
nuh-uh, but Kalita's still gonna do the end quote, what we're gonna give our opinions about. But
Well,
what you
and
were
now-
saying,
We ain't do the
hold on.
pick.
Go
We
ahead,
ain't do
I'm
the pick
listening.
one.
okay, but hold on,
Can't
y'all, hold
we
on.
need two quotes? Can't we just use your quote as the quote?
Right.
Okay, that's fine.
We
That's
don't
fine.
need two.
That's fine. That's
We-
fine. But it was two
Okay.
quotes
Pick
that was
one. We
Tawana
ain't
was
do
saying
fun to
something.
pick one. Here we go.
I know
with
you
this
like that.
stuff.
I know. Don't worry, I'll give you something. I'll come up
But
with
that's
something.
so deep. Y'all be draining me and chit chat.
But we love you. But hey, these are things that people need to hear. But something that Tawana was saying made me think. I mean, these two quotes came to my mind. Your struggles do not define you. It was something you said that these are mental health quotes. Then the other one is taking care of your mental health is an act of self-love.
I agree.
And it is. But I never thought about it like that. Taking care of your mental health is an act of self-love. Yeah. The
It's
same way
like
you
taking care
go.
of your body.
Exactly.
If you
Same way you go.
exercise and work out, and that's taking care of your body. That's
And it's
self-love.
not
So same
selfish.
thing. Yeah.
Same way you get them feet
I agree.
done, them fingers, them little paws of y'all's done, you know,
Not
the
paws.
fingers, the paws, get those
I think-
done. Yeah.
What was the last quote?
Taking care of your mental health is an act of self-love.
Yeah.
I really like that.
And loving others. It
What
is.
you mean?
Taking care of your mental health is self-love and loving others. I'm
Oh,
gonna give you
yeah,
an example. As a parent or as working at a job that you hate, you get your mental right before you get in that office, because you know what? I'm gonna snap if somebody say something to me. and I'm losing my job. You know what I'm saying? You've been with your kids, sometimes they drive you crazy. You will go in your room, you got to count to 10, or just go outside and huff and puff with your significant other, your boyfriend, whoever. That's taking care of your mental. Yeah, like, let me get my thoughts together. Because if you don't, you choking people up. That's what we doing over here in our community. I'm finna get you because I'm finna record it.
She done that 12 times today.
I'm sorry. But I'm saying, so we do mental checks. We just don't call it, we don't see it as that. But that's exactly what you're doing. We'd have been lost 1,000 jobs by now. I'm finna snatch Keisha. Or Keisha finna snatch me. So
the devotion, if you read devotionals in the morning, that's getting your mental health together too.
That is true.
It is.
It's mental and spiritual health all in one.
Yes.
I've been getting up at 5, riding this bike, and then I read my devotion.
Get it, girl.
I do mine at nighttime. I listen to my gospel in the morning and I read my Bible at night. It's like I want that to be the last thing. Yeah, kind of, you know.
Girl, at night.
You be
I know I'm gonna fall asleep as soon as I start reading.
Me too. I've been reading the same sentence like 4 times.
Exactly. Like, wait, what did it say? I gotta start over.
Reading the
You
same sentence.
You gotta get out the Old Testament, man. I don't advise reading the Old Testament at night because you gonna be sad.
Well, I'm doing my devotional, so you know that's something different every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it here.
All right. So
these chicks have chatted.
Baby, about a whole bunch of stuff.
We did. Good grief.
We did.
Covered a lot.
We did cover a whole lot. Y'all girls, get it up. Y'all doing good.
Get it, girls. All
right.
So you got a this or that, or we closing out, or
we're just gonna close on out.
The fun
I don't have anything right now.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Let's pick one. Are you gonna log in on time or you not? Pick one.
That's so shady.
That is. Let me take my real.
All right, girl.
Now you
what she say?
I'm on with Erica Badu.
Ew.
We gotta build up. That was mental health. That's for my mental health.
Oh,
okay. Because me and Kalita knew y'all was gonna be late. Oh, let me stop recording.
Oh, I forgot now. I don't know.